Hello everyone, welcome to Go Campus. So very warm welcome to all of you watching this video today. Now NEET UG exam is just over and students are eagerly waiting for their rank, and I can see parents are equally busy making the necessary arrangements to fulfill the dream of the child. Now, if becoming a doctor is your goal, you have two options, that is MBBS in India and MBBS abroad. Now, on demand, we are presenting a brief comparison between both the options for your quick understanding. Now, if you need any further details, please do visit our office at Bangalore or give us a call to discuss in detail about the opportunities and options that you have. So, starting the video. Now, the two options that you have is MBBS in India and MBBS abroad. Now, very quickly, we will do a very brief comparison. Coming to MBBS in India, the course duration is 4.5 plus 1 year, that is totally 5.5 years of course. When it comes to MBBS abroad, almost approximately it's 5.5 to 6 years, including internship. Second, type of colleges. In India, you have government, self-private and deemed universities. When it comes to abroad, you have both public and private universities option. Third, selection criteria and eligibility. When it comes to India, your selection is based on NEET UG rank, you have to participate in the counselling process, you have to do the right choice entry based on the college fee structure that you're okay with, and then the seat allotment will happen. Now, when it comes to abroad, more than selection, it's called as eligibility criteria. So, for MBBS abroad, you should have 50% in PCB, plus you should qualify in NEET UG exam. No separate entrance exams are there, except if you're looking for countries like US, UK, Australia, there are entrance exams, but not for the other countries. Next, the seat allotment type. When it comes to India, MBBS seat is allotted via the counselling process by the respective counselling authorities at the national and state level. You have to register with the respective counselling authorities and participate round 1, round 2, round 3, round 4. You will have many rounds of counselling based on your rank, fee structure. You have to see in which round your seat will be allotted. When it comes to abroad, it's direct admission. You like a university, you're okay with the fee structure, you're okay with the climatic conditions, the infrastructure, the academics, everything. And if you're meeting the eligibility criteria, you can initiate the admission process. There is no seat allotment process, counselling rounds, registration, all that is not there. Now, the next important point that you all should know is fee structure. When it comes to India, as you know, you have government seats, private seats and deemed seats. Government seats tuition fees is less than 1 lakh. Of course, in some colleges, the fees is a little higher. When it comes to private merit seats, the seats are anywhere between 8 lakh to 15 lakh per annum. When it comes to deemed universities, the tuition varies anywhere between 17 lakhs to 25 lakhs per annum. When it comes to pure management and NRI seats, your tuition fees will vary anywhere between 25 to 45 lakh per annum based on the college and based on the state that you're interested in. Now, when it comes to abroad, based on the universities and countries, the fee structure varies. Approximately is around 3 to 5 lakh per annum. So, I am talking about colleges in Russia, Bangladesh, Kyrgyzstan, Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan. If you're looking at countries like US, UK, Australia, the medical school is really expensive. Now, the next important point is top medical universities or colleges. Now, when it comes to India, the NIRF ranking is provided in the link below for your quick review. When it comes to abroad, the most popular or most preferred countries, destinations for Indian students to do MBBS are Russia, Philippines, Georgia, China, Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Kyrgyzstan, Nepal and others. But now, after latest or recent NMC guidelines, not all the countries are meeting the criteria. So, we've already discussed about this in our previous videos and in the webinar. So, please do the research rightly before you choose the country and before you choose the university. Now, the next important point, clinical exposure and academics. When it comes to India, the quality of training differs from college to college, but in top colleges, the academics and clinical exposure is top notch. It's extremely good. When it comes to abroad, you do have limited clinical exposure, but academics and infrastructure in some universities is really good. The next point, screening test. Now, when it comes to India, there is no screening test. That's your FMG exam for practicing MBBS if you've completed the course in India. But when it comes to abroad, the Indian students who've completed MBBS in abroad countries are mandatorily required to qualify MCI screening test to practice medicine in India. Now, this rule is applicable only now. When the next is implemented, the system will change. So, we'll all have to wait and see for the next guidelines. Now, the next important factor, most of the parents ask us, what are the pros and cons of doing MBBS in India and abroad? When it comes to India, you have familiar culture, close to home, family with you, good quality of education, good clinical exposure during internship. Yes, but the concern is it's highly competitive to get a government seat or a government seat in a private college in India. And if you're opting for private seats or deemed seats, the tuition fees is really high. And many parents are not okay with spending such a high tuition fees for the degree. Now, when it comes to abroad, the best part about abroad is you have global exposure, you have great infrastructure and academics, you can complete MBBS with a reasonable fees. But the concerns are some students face language barriers, cultural shocks, homesickness, and sometimes extreme climatic conditions will create health issues. Now, this is all about MBBS in India and MBBS abroad. Now, both the options are really good. Of course, there are pros and cons in each of the pathway and each of the options that you have. But yes, before you decide to do your MBBS abroad, it's important that you do enough research on the university, on the medical college, the latest NMC guidelines, so you do not face any aftershocks later on. This is the time that you do right research and select the right university. If you do the right research and select the right university and right country, MBBS abroad is definitely a good option because you can finish your MBBS within the reasonable fees. The total package will come anywhere between 17 to 35 lakhs. The total package for all 6 years. This includes your hostel, your food, your other expenses and so on. So if you wish to discuss more, we are more than happy. Please do reach out to us. The contact details are mentioned in the description box below. As well, our head office is based in Bangalore. Please schedule an appointment if you wish to talk to us directly. All the very best to each one of you watching this video. Looking forward to meet you. Thank you.